The departure of Julian Alvarez, a void to fill. Subscribe in our channel and press the like button for support us. When Julian Alvarez left Manchester City, it marked the end of an era for the team's attacking options. Alvarez, who had been a reliable backup to Erling Haaland, was a player who brought versatility and energy to the squad. His departure left a noticeable void, one that the club now urgently needs to fill. The decision to let Alvarez go wasn't made lightly. Pep Guardiola and his team considered various factors, including the player's desire for more playing time and the club's long-term strategy. However, the repercussions of this move are now being felt, as City finds itself with only one recognised striker, Haaland, to lead the line. Without a direct replacement, the pressure on Haaland could become overwhelming. The Norwegian sensation has been in incredible form, but the risk of overburdening him is a real concern. This situation has forced Manchester City to evaluate their options and look for a new striker who can share the load. The search for a new striker begins. The search for a new striker is now a top priority for Manchester City. The club's scouting network has been working tirelessly to identify potential candidates who could step in and provide the necessary support for Haaland. The process is complex, involving not just the assessment of talent but also the consideration of financial implications and team dynamics. Subscribe in our channel and press the like button for support us. Among the names being considered, a few stand out. One of them is Ori Oskarsson, a young Icelandic striker who has caught the eye of City's technical team. At just 19 years old, Oskarsson has already made a name for himself in European football, showing a knack for scoring and a maturity beyond his years. However, the decision to sign a new striker is not just about finding someone who can score goals. Manchester City is looking for a player who fits their style of play, someone who can adapt to the tactical demands of Guardiola's system. This search is not just about filling a gap, it's about enhancing the team's overall performance and ensuring they remain competitive on all fronts. The rise of Ori Oskarsson, a potential successor. Ori Oskarsson is a name that has been circulating in Manchester City's corridors for some time now. The young Icelandic forward has been making waves with his performances for Copenhagen, and it's no surprise that he has caught the attention of one of Europe's biggest clubs. Oskarsson's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. At just 19, he has already scored 7 goals in 11 matches this season, showcasing his potential as a top striker. His ability to find the back of the net, combined with his physical attributes and technical skills, make him an exciting prospect for the future. Despite his young age, Oskarsson has shown a level of composure and football intelligence that suggests he could thrive in a more competitive environment like the Premier League. His performances have not gone unnoticed, and Manchester City is reportedly keeping a close eye on his development as they consider a potential move. The financial implications, weighing the cost. While the talent of Ori Oskarsson is undeniable, the financial implications of bringing him to Manchester City cannot be ignored. The Danish club Copenhagen has already set a price of €20 million for the young striker, a figure that reflects his potential but also poses a significant investment for City. For a club like Manchester City, the transfer fee might not be the biggest hurdle, but the decision to invest in a young, relatively unproven player carries its own risks. The Premier League is a demanding environment, and there's always the question of whether a player can adapt to the pace and physicality of English football. Furthermore, City must consider the broader financial picture. With the departure of other key players and ongoing negotiations in the transfer market, every move must be carefully calculated. The club's management will need to weigh the potential benefits of signing Oskarsson against the cost, both in terms of the transfer fee and the impact on the team's wage structure. 5. Guardiola's tactical dilemma, a false nine or a traditional striker. One of the key decisions Pep Guardiola faces is whether to stick with his tried and tested false nine system or to bring in a more traditional striker like Oskarsson. This tactical dilemma is at the heart of Manchester City's current transfer strategy. Guardiola has had great success using a false nine, a role often filled by players like Ilkay Gündoğan or Kevin De Bruyne. This approach allows for more fluidity in the attack and can confuse opposing defenses. However, with Haaland as the main striker, the dynamics of the team have changed, and the need for a direct replacement when he is unavailable is more apparent. On the other hand, bringing in a traditional striker like Oscarson could provide the team with a different set of tactical options. It would allow Guardiola to rotate his squad more effectively, reducing the risk of burnout for Holland and adding depth to the attacking lineup. The challenge lies in finding the right balance between these two approaches. The impact of João Cancelo's departure. As Manchester City navigates the challenges of reinforcing their attack, another significant development has occurred with the departure of João Cancelo. The versatile fullback has moved to Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, joining the ranks of players like Neymar in the Saudi Pro League. Cancelo's exit marks the end of a complex relationship with Manchester City. Although he was initially a key part of Guardiola's plans, his role diminished over time, leading to speculation about his future. The move to Al Hilal was not entirely unexpected, but it does leave a gap in City's defensive options. The financial aspects of Cancelo's transfer are also noteworthy. The deal is reportedly worth €25 million, a significant sum that could be reinvested into the squad. However, the loss of a player of Cancelo's caliber means that City will need to be strategic in how they use the funds, particularly as they look to strengthen other areas of the team. The Saudi Pro League's growing influence. João Cancelo's move to Al Hilal is just one example of the growing influence of the Saudi Pro League in world football. The league has been attracting top talent from Europe, offering lucrative contracts that are hard to resist. This trend is reshaping the football landscape, and Manchester City is not immune to its effects. For Cancelo, the move represents a new chapter in his career. Despite the challenges of playing in a league that is still developing, the financial rewards and the opportunity to be part of a growing football project were likely too good to pass up. His departure to Saudi Arabia also highlights the increasing globalization of football, where players can now pursue their careers in a wider range of markets. Manchester City, like other European clubs, will need to adapt to this new reality. The financial power of leagues like the Saudi Pro League means that they can offer competitive wages, making it harder for traditional clubs to retain their players. This shift could have long-term implications for transfer strategies and squad planning. Pep Guardiola's legacy, a team in transition. Thanks for watching. Subscribe in our channel and press the like button for support us. See YA on the next videos.